The stormy weather that is Hurricane Irma is battering Caribbean nations as it makes its way toward the U.S. mainland. The impact is severe, with widespread destruction and a significant threat to the lives of millions of people. However, in the midst of this chaos, an unlikely response to the disaster is unfolding. A team of international charity World Animal Protection is deploying its global teams to provide emergency treatment for animals and the people who rely on them. The crisis is not limited to humans. Animals are also suffering greatly. In the aftermath of disasters, animals experience stress, get injured, or fall ill. They may suffer shock and injuries from flying debris, illnesses brought on by inhaling water, and exposure to disease. As the world has seen in the terrible aftermath of Hurricane Harvey in Houston, animals are particularly vulnerable during these times. While disaster response rightly prioritizes people's immediate needs, the long-term recovery from disasters is inextricably linked with the well-being of their animals. Communities and people affected by the storms across the Caribbean depend on livestock to make ends meet, and saving animals will provide stability for their future. As Stephen Clegg, International Response Manager at World Animal Protection, points out, initial reports of damage in places like Barbuda are staggering. This is a storm unlike virtually any other. We expect animals to need medical treatment and shelter. World Animal Protection is taking an unconventional approach to disaster response, focusing on the welfare of animals alongside that of humans. We are very concerned for the animals who are often forgotten victims of disasters, and our teams are on the way to protect them, Clegg adds. We are determined to help the animals and will get there as soon as we possibly can. The Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda described the devastation as near total, and estimated upwards of 95% of the structures on the island are damaged or destroyed. A second hurricane, Hurricane Jose, is on course to follow in Irma's deadly path and could divert emergency response. We are on standby to respond to any further requests for assistance from local governments and local veterinarians, says Clegg. World Animal Protection teams in the Caribbean are in touch with local authorities and veterinarians, and are prepared to provide medical treatment for animals, pet food and supplies, animal shelter and care, disaster response training for local veterinarians. The response of World Animal Protection is not limited to providing aid to animals in the Caribbean. The organization is also working to raise awareness about the importance of animal welfare in disaster response. As Clegg explains, animals are not just pets, they are vital components of the ecosystem. Their welfare is inextricably linked with that of their human counterparts. We urge people to consider the impact of their actions on the animals and the environment. Comparison of disaster response approaches. Traditional disaster response. World Animal Protection's response focuses on human needs, considers the welfare of animals and the environment, provides aid to affected communities, provides medical treatment, pet food, and shelter for animals. In conclusion, the response of World Animal Protection to the devastating hurricanes in the Caribbean is a testament to the organization's commitment to protecting both humans and animals. By taking an unconventional approach to disaster response, the organization is highlighting the importance of considering the welfare of all affected individuals, including animals and the environment. As the crisis unfolds, it is essential to remember that animals are not just pets, they are vital components of the ecosystem, and their welfare is inextricably linked with that of their human counterparts.